My burden is for the generation that is coming. God is going to have to create a system and help us to remove this wrong foundation upon this which these precious people are standing on. I cannot give my life to Christ just because I want a car. I cannot give my life to Christ just because I want a job. Now, agree, it is trouble that brings people to Jesus Christ. That is fine. I agree. There's nothing wrong with that. Jesus said, come unto me all ye that are weary. So don't get me wrong. Trouble will always drive people to the cross. But when they come, he solves that problem. But when he solves that problem, he tells them there is a nobler call. There is a nobler call. I vowed with my life, success in ministry or otherwise does not affect my love for Jesus. How about teaching people to live long without connecting them to God's program and God's agenda? Do you know longevity as a spiritual truth was not supposed to be taught in isolation to God's program? Before you teach people about living long, you have to teach them the program of God. That is the justification for longevity. He said, I shall not die, but live and declare. There are many people afraid of death, but they are not serving the purposes of the kingdom. Now look at me, ladies and gentlemen. How many of you will call your child of 3 years old and start teaching the child certain subjects? Imagine you call your child of 3 years old and you're teaching the child an MSc program and say no knowledge is a waste. No, sir. There are children, all they are learning is to play. They call it play class. Play what? One more time. Play class. What did they do there? They play. But it's learning at that level. If you play like that as an adult, you will fail. But with respect to their life, that's how they learn. They play and they learn. They get accustomed to things. They play. Some of these, my children, when we have gifts for them, as I'm hugging them, they are not looking at me. Their mind is straight to what they are collecting. And I'm telling you, I'm laboring to hug them. They absolutely don't care who is standing in front of them, because that's their world. I can't say the boy is selfish. No, it's expected of a little child. Do you know, I have taken this responsibility myself when God began to show me to go back to see the sequence with which I have been building Koinonia Global. What have I taught you that may have been wrongly taught? I give God thanks for the grace to have taught you certain things. The spirit life, the power of the Holy Spirit, the supremacy of the word, death to flesh. And then now you begin to build upon it the victorious Christian life, the gifts of the Spirit. Then you begin to build upon it. That's what made me teach what we call now the Koinonia believer. Remember the teaching? A spiritually vibrant believer, number one. Number two, a transformed believer.